And right now, as we speak, we should be live through various formats on the big worldwide ocean that is the internet, which is actually kind of like an ocean, but in a way it's kind of like an infinite ocean.
Where you surf the web.
Yeah. Wow, that's really good actually. I didn't even think of that. I'm quite impressed.
Amazing.
And that was not intentional, mate.
Do not my beers over, I'm going to cry.
Studio's falling over.
Waiting in the wings, we've got a special guest. He's been waiting in the wings for a fucking age.
We admitted it. We didn't admit him for a while. He was on the door, basically bouncers had a word with
ID.
him. He's had a shave, and I think he just obviously looks really young. So I think
if he's had a shave, you won't look like Les Claypool as much.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Or no, because Les does have the beard constantly.
That weird, like pyramid beard.
See, now I get what you're saying with the Les Claypool thing, because the facial hair is very similar.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Should we bring him in? He's not Les Claypool. He's even better.
He's even
Dean
better.
Cooke from Katmandino. Woo!
Right now, live on the show,
the ocean of the internet,
on the ocean that is the internet, surfing the internet, you are live on Control Records and Rogue Radio. So say hello to the world.
Hello, everybody.
Nice.
And thank you, Ed and Jack, for referring to me as young-looking as well.
We said the bouncer had some issues with the ID. You didn't get admitted straight away.
I think I was wearing trainers anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We do actually have a policy on no trainers.
At that time.
Yeah. Actually, we just say no shoes. So
no
if
shoes
you've got,
at all.
If
no shoes, no shirt, and no service.
I think
all of the ones.
He didn't let you in because you had trainers on. You just have no shoes.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
We'll accept clogs. Yeah. But that's it.
Only if you've got a Dutch ID card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the handmade
ID card. Is that a euphemism?
Yeah, well,
it will be from now on.
So how are you anyway, Dean? Yeah, because it's been a while since we've had a quick
I haven't
chat.
heard your voice in a long time. Seems like an age.
Yeah. It's been a while actually, and I've been meaning to set up a chat sort of distantly anyway. But this is the next best thing, isn't it? Really,
it really is. Yeah. and what a great way to sort of showcase some fantastic tunes, and a long-standing contributor to the radio show. Not only Control Records, Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue, Rewire back in the day.
It's certainly given me plenty of audio to work through over the years, definitely. So. Yeah,
we've done quite a lot together, haven't we? I was trying to work out when we actually first met up, but it was. I recall it being at a bar called the Alley Cat. That is Denmark Street.
That is correct. I believe it was so long ago that Dojo were actually still together.
Do
you remember?
I remember Dojo. They are now called Memory Camp. If anyone fancies checking them out on Instagram.
And so basically, Dean, take people through. Tell us because I know the story. And I enjoy hearing the story quite a lot because it's it's when we first met.
It's nostalgic.
We basically met at a gig. Dean, tell everyone about the first time we ever met.
I think it was. I'm tracing back, trying to get the date. I think it was about 2017, something like that.
I would say
might be earlier. We were on the same bill, Katmandino and Charlie Goes Electric, and you may have heard of before.
Yeah, we've had it on the show once or twice, maybe.
We both played our sets and then met up and made a night of it. Really, it was we got on really well, and we decided to have that symbiotic relationship, really, where we helped each other out. And you guys were putting on the showcases at the Red Rims. And doing a bit of recording as
Yeah, I mean, even in a solo capacity as well, Dean. We've had, and I do remember the night quite well because I did especially love the arrangement. You put together a few covers. You did it was like there was some percussion in there and stuff like that. What was the name of the outfit? I can't remember.
Oh, that was them Frequalizers.
Oh, them Frequalizers.
I remember those guys.
Soul funk ensemble.
Yeah.
Really fun.
I mean, that band was, mainly covers, a few little original songs thrown in as well.
Yeah.
The one we played at the Red Rooms was a three-piece, I think. It was myself on acoustic guitar and my good friend Sandira
she was
on percussion.
Yeah. And there was a female singer as well, wasn't
there? And vocals.
Yeah.
And,
I remember that
band
very well.
has in previous incarnations has been a 7-piece funk band with keys and bass.
I'd love to see that live.
Yeah, it was very interesting. To hear as well. I think to hear alternative percussion as well in a setting where we usually got just a drum kit and stuff like that. So it's always nice to hear variation, and I think especially when you've got a nice sense of rhythm with that, it sounds really good. It's very powerful, I feel. Anyway.
Well, Sandera is a very good percussionist. I mean, she's been on tours and stuff like that. She actually toured with the Shaman. Do you remember the Shaman?
Oh yeah, that's Ebenezer Good.
He's good. Ebenezer Good.
Oh my god!
Going back, showing my age now, but
no. That's like
absolute classic.
That's a big like from my childhood, because I remember that. Obviously, it came out in like 92 or 91, late 91, I think that. But obviously, it would have been around when I was a kid. I remember
it being
my dad playing that a lot.
Anthem at uni in the halls, especially with Yayan.
Oh yeah,
he loved that song.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm originally from Nottingham and moved down to London.
Big shout out to the Knots there, Dean. As am I.
Yeah, well, we know Catford boys make more noise and all that.
That's it, man. That's it.
And I moved down a number of years ago, and played in lots of bands, but started off as a bass player. So I kind of reliant on all the other members of the band to keep the band going, and invariably got let down numerous times on that side of it. So Katmandino was something I put together about 6-7 years ago, which is basically a collective of musicians, but mainly focused on my writing, my frontman performance, and singing as well. So essentially, it can be shifted from a 4 or 5 piece band to solo.
It's a really nice juxtaposition, because I've seen you guys with a lot of members, and I've seen just yourself play, and it's a really different. It's not just kind of the same songs but less instruments. It's a really different way of experiencing the music, which is really quite nice.
I think it says a lot to the music as well. I know that the guy who was in the Pixies, Black Francis, had this songwriting technique where he wrote the songs from acoustic, and he found that if you could write a good song on the acoustic and it will translate naturally well to most instruments anyway. Do you know what I mean? And that's did a lot of his writing through that process. So I tried to write my songs like that, where they can be played in any occasion. Definitely.
Any format. And then that means I don't have to worry about the rest of the band turning up. Invariably they do, but it's if in that strange instance is the show can still go on, really. So
and having a lot
more freedom.
How are the rest of the guys? How are the rest of the band doing? Everyone holding up? All right.
They're good.
I mean, I've worked with a number of different musicians. I mean, including yourself, Jack. Actually, it's came and played drums with us a couple of times, I think.
Funnily enough, the recordings some of the live recordings that you will hear tonight are from that very night as well. They are. I believe so. The Sticksman on that one is yours truly. It is. So yeah.
Yeah. I think the main thing, we've been keeping in touch with musicians and people that we work with. I mean, obviously, some people have other jobs. Some people are totally dependent on music, and that has taken a huge beating with the lockdown.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, any sort of large events, I think, or any sort of mid-sized events, any events really is definitely. It's hard to sort of deduce when it will go back to normality as well.
Yeah, especially for the events industry.
Mainly for that.
I mean, that's going to have a huge kind of rolling, just stagnation. I feel.
There's no guidance on it or anything like that. So it's I think everybody who is in this situation, anyone who's in a band or gigs or anything right now, is actually sat there kind of just eagerly anticipating anything. Yeah. Is there any way that they can say, by this point you'll be able to do, classes up to this size, and then so on from there.
Yeah. If there is any musicians out there who are eagerly anticipating doing something, then feel free to send us stuff, and we might give it a play. Get in touch. All of our social medias, we've mentioned them all before. They'll be on the screen. Look, there's one now. I'll put that in post, don't worry.
Yeah.
I think we should let the listeners have a little, because we've got some Katmandino lined up. We've got some recordings. We've got some stuff, and I think it'll be good to showcase a little bit.
We've got some recordings that Dean has selected for us, sort of like a best picks, I would imagine. Dean, do you want to introduce the first song at your will, really? Actually,
let's start with Watching. Actually,
yeah,
awesome.
Well, this is a song from our first EP, and it's it's our lively pop song basically, and yeah, it's well, I hope you enjoy it. It's called Watching.
Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Camera flash, I'm going too fast. Capturing you, pay-per-view. Following me on the CCTV. Don't mean to intrude on a media view. Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Another profile for your photo, a big brother's looking over your shoulder. Played your life, pause, stop, rewind. Another profile for your photo, big brother's looking over your shoulder. Played your life, pause, stop, rewind. Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Watching me, watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me. Get that feeling, maybe from time to time, someone is watching me.
woo! That was fantastic. That
was really cool.
That's a really nice. Oh, I've just muted you. Sorry, Dean. That's a great sounding mix. That, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
They were remixed the end of last year, so that was released as a best of Katmandino in on the 1st of January 2020.
I love. It's Jenny, isn't it, on the vocal?
Yeah.
I think. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I love it. I love that vocal as well. The backing vocal.
Yeah.
It
Really
just
nice
sends
harmony
it.
as well.
I don't know. It just gives it this. Yeah, it's a real. The whole composition's a really upbeat, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's the thing. The thing of what I love about Katmandino. Sorry to gush, Dean, as well. While you're right here, it's a bit, but like, the thing is, the music is like, it's like very, very, very fun loving. I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
obviously, like, it's too late.
You
is,
can't
know, a
be
bit-
sad while listening to Katmandino, really.
Yeah, I think it's always a good vibe. That's
yeah.
the thing, and I think any music that has cultivates a good vibe is, obviously something that people are going to want to dance to as well.
Definitely.
That's the main thing. It makes me want to dance my pants off.
Dean, do you want to give a little lowdown about, especially in that recording we've just heard, who does what, who's involved,
Yeah, who's in the project? How did you guys? A bit about maybe how you guys met as well, like how you, because obviously you said that you'd been in many bands before around London, and then you had issues obviously getting things to stay together or whatever, or projects people break up. I know it is anyway, joining bands and stuff, but what is it? Was there specific like set circumstances that led everyone together, or elaborate?
Well, I mean, I started going out and gigging. I mean, back into 2013, and it was literally me slinging my acoustic guitar over my shoulder and storming down to an open mic night, and that was it was there I actually met quite a few people. I toured around quite a few open mic nights, went to a few gigs, met a few people there, and it's a great way to network with other musicians and find out who's good at what, and who you think you can actually work with, and different musicians came at different times, really. I mean, it started off initially just myself and Martin French on the drums, going as a two-piece, and then he knew a guitarist, Conrad, who came to do some work with us, and then Jenny joined the band, and that was the lineup that we recorded Watching at. It was Jenny on bass, Conrad on guitar, Martin on drums, and myself on acoustic guitar and vocals.
Amazing.
But again, the lineup's changed. It changes sometimes even from gig to gig, really.
Yeah.
So it's it's again depending on people's availability.
Of course.
Depending on it's trying to find the songs that emphasize different strengths in different musicians. So some musicians might do a collection of songs a lot better than the others, and I'll draft them in for a particular gig. But now, as people have got other projects on the go as well, because it's always good to have lots of irons in the fire.
I think it's natural, isn't it? I think most musicians, it's unlikely that a musician would have just one project. I think I certainly.
Yeah.
Even if
it
it's
gives
not
me the option to work with other musicians as well, and
even if it's not just
improves
exactly
my development.
Very nice.
I would say, like, even if not in your own band, you just work on something solo. So obviously, I think with singer-songwriters, it's probably a little bit different though.
Yeah.
Because you guys will construct your own lyrics and songs complete.
Yeah.
Whereas, for example, someone from like a drummer would be like, well, I can put the rhythm down.
Yeah.
But, when it comes to writing lyrics, I need someone else to take the reins on that. You know what I mean? I'll have guidance.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a blessing.
Unless, of course, you're Jack White and then you just do everything perfectly.
Well, I mean, we do have these people. They do exist. There's a lot of them out there as well. And a lot of them are really good producers as well.
Yeah. Jacob Collier, do you know him?
No.
Really young, a couple Grammys he's won. He's like 21. He plays every instrument under the sun and produces everything.
Complete multi-guy.
It's just a musical prodigy. Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah,
I can see. My glasses were so
I was
dirty.
gonna say,
I can see now.
Ed was fiddling with his glasses because he's steamed up.
It's interesting what you were saying about lyrics, actually, because I mean that's something that's I've been. I've traditionally written my own music and lyrics, but it's another experiment I'm actually trying at the moment with getting a friend of mine to write lyrics, and then I write the music to it.
That's cool.
Again, I just look at ways of sort of collaborating and sort of pushing myself out of the comfort zone, really, and which is good. So it's a bit of a Elton John, Bernie Taupin sort of situation.
That's really cool.
What we can come up with.
Certainly, from my point of view, I have no concept of how to write a song lyric-wise, so I would always offload that to someone else.
Yeah, I start with a word or a phrase that I think is cool, and I'm like, okay, let's start.
You just repeat it over and over again on a 4-bar.
On G, on some G12 blues.
That's how to write a song.
I'll usually get a melody or a hook and some chords together, and I'll get the music together, and then I'll record it on my phone and go and sit on the doorstep, have a ciggy and just run through some ideas, and
nice.
But it could take 10, 20 rewrites to get to the right words and the right phrases, what you really the message that you actually want to put forward. So it's a gradual process.
It's quite interesting. You mentioned a process there where you say you record it on your phone and then you listen back to it as in a reflection sort of way. I'm assuming.
Sometimes it'll just be recording of just me singing. Singing a chord progression into my phone, and then I'll take that and I'll work it out on either the keyboard or on a guitar.
Definitely.
Then record that, and then that's the sort of the working draft. And then I put the lyrics on there. But what I'm doing at the moment, I'm actually a friend of mine has given me lyrics, and then I got the task of actually writing the music to the lyrics.
Did he give you any sort of guidance on the sound, or is it literally just
here's
the
lyrics, whatever you want, mate?
reign?
Yeah, we went and sat in his garden last time we had a bit of hot weather actually, and socially distanced in his garden.
Yeah.
And it was and we ran through the 4 songs, and he didn't want to give me a feel of the tune or a melody or anything like that, but it was more about the feel of it, the concept behind the lyrics and things like that. So I'm writing more for a concept.
That's cool. That's a nice way of approaching it as well.
Yeah, and it's a challenge. So again, it's sort of things. We've got a bit more time at home, stuck at home, and it's a bit of time to actually develop my skill set and get a bit better at what I'm doing. Really. So
I think it's a good approach to take as well. I think that's a positive way of approching the situation as well. Currently,
definitely. If you're not stifling you, it's giving you different opportunities,
without a doubt. Yeah, like I think even just before when we were talking about music picks earlier, you were saying, I want to finding new music. I've got to put myself out of my comfort zone. You said that as well, Dean. You said I'm doing things that are outside of my comfort zone.
Comfort is the enemy of progress.
Insofar as like you'd want to develop or something like that. So that's quite an interesting concept. Because I think that's always probably helpful, isn't it? If you're always looking for new things, you find something new. You probably you won't use it as a carbon copy because can't do that. That's wrong.
Yeah.
But you can take it, influence it, and change it.
I did write a song a couple days ago. Actually, it just came to me out of thin air. Chorus, verses, middle eight, and everything. And then I was like, oh, wicked. Wrote it down, recorded it on my phone, and I was like, okay, Google, shuffle Jack White. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna have a beer, listen to Jack White, and he started. We can be friends. Why can't we are going to be friends? And it's the same riff. And I heard it. I was like, that's the riff. Oh, that's the chord progression. And that's also how I sing it. Okay, cool.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Delete
that recording. Yeah, but I think maybe I can see why. But that's an influence from you. Yeah. That's why that's happened. Yeah. Because you're all about the Jack White. So at some point, your brain has listened to that song so many times or heard it, that riff, that it's like, this is a good riff, and then that's just fallen out of you randomly. Do you know what I mean? Like
I shat Jack White.
Like you literally, you kind of like consumed the music, and then you've crapped out this little music baby. You know what I mean? It's little Jack White.
Speaking of music and music babies, we've actually got a stockpile of Katmandino stuff that I am pretty eager to listen to.
Yeah. I think with
Don't do that, it's dangerous. Oh my god, I'm my dad. Why did I do that? Yeah. Why did I say that?
I think
no.
It's like Prince's Vault, basically.
Yeah. You are your dad now, that's it.
Oh god.
You start picking some of those songs, like
some
Spark.
I'll do that.
I think that can, to be fair, if you told me you'd pick that, I'd have believed you. 100%. But yeah, I think so. Okay, let's jump into some live tracks then, okay?
Yeah. Because we've got 2, haven't we?
Yeah.
2 live tracks.
Go with Insomniac, I think would be.
Let's go with Insomniac then. Let me just pull this up now.
Yep. Yeah, it's this was recorded at the Red Rooms, and it's at the Control Records production on the 12th of May 2018 with the great Charlie Goes Electric and Billy Carter.
Is that the right date? Have you just got that?
12th of May.
Oh, wow.
We've got the poster right here.
Bro,
well done.
You were spot on.
I got the date right.
Yeah. Wow, that's good.
Well done.
That's
I'm going to zoom in on that in post.
That has blown me away. How did you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Go on, Dean.
Yeah, so that was part of our. Well, it's a half an hour set, and we did 6 songs that the guys recorded, and we got. And this is one of them. It's called Insomniac.
This is a song called Insomniac.
There you go.
It's 4 a.m. There's a traffic jam running through the middle of my brain. So many things, so little time. I'm in overdrive again. Watching as the night descends, darkness This is my only friend. Burn the candle at both ends. Every day. Every day. Insomniac. Insomniac. My head is screaming and I can't relax. Insomniac. Insomniac, free from the dreaming and the heart attacks. Climbing out into the world through a window of chance. Last soul in this great big hole, avoiding all inhabitants. Something to get mad about, something to get sad about, more than I can comprehend, more than I can understand. One step up this spinning ball, one step into free fall. Someone that I never met, I start to bring a safety net. Insomniac, insomniac, my head is screaming and I can't relax. Insomniac, insomniac, free from the demons hanging on my back. No, no, I just can't get to sleep. No, 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 I just can't get to sleep. No, 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 I just can't get to sleep. No, 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 I just can't get to sleep, get to sleep, get to sleep. Insomniac, insomniac, my head is screaming and I can't relax. Insomniac, insomniac, free from the demons hanging on my back. Insomniac, insomniac, escape from the dreaming and the heart attacks. Insomniac, insomniac, my head is screaming and I can't relax. And I can't relax.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Very nice.
I do love that song very much.
Very nice.
Well done.
That was great, Dean.
You missed the cheers of the 500 strong crowd after that gig.
It's a very strong crowd in that gig.
I'll put it in post as well. I'll put footage. I'll put drone footage from Wembley Stadium or something.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was like. I don't know. It's very accurate. That's exactly what it was like.
I mean, Katmandino, Billy Carter, Charlie Gets Electric, and the Guidelines.
The Guidelines, that was the band.
We pulled in quite a crowd with that lineup. That was a very fun gig.
That was probably, I think it was probably my favourite one, I reckon. I think that's the one that went the smoothest. And I think
second biggest lineup.
Well, Thingy came down as well, didn't it? Jack and Will from up in Nottingham.
Jack Graham.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah,
we
I
even
think he's watching.
had Alan Blizzard as well, who actually guests in that version of Satellite.
He did. That's true. I think his mic, the first time he said satellite was into a mic that was not live, and then you can hear him come into
good thing.
Yeah, exactly. I think James had to work a bit quick on that one, but he didn't. He came over to your mic though, I think, at the end, because you can hear him shouting into Dean's mic as well. So yeah, it's good. I like stuff like that. I noticed on the Child Goes Electric stuff there was little cameos and stuff from people who were there, and it's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
It was a great venue as well. I mean, it's still there, guys.
It's still there at the moment.
It's physically there, but
it's changed owners, and it might be getting blown up, but I don't know.
Essentially, like,
there's so much history there. It's amazing. That was the old Ealing Jazz Club, wasn't it?
I mean, you had Clapton, you had Freddie Mercury, you had the Rolling Stones and the Who start off there, and the Animals and stuff. Mad.
The Stones met there, didn't they?
Yeah. Which is,
it's also featured in Quadrophenia as well, I think.
I will look out for that, because it's been a while since
Quadrophenia, I think, was
that's a damn good film as well. That I think. Wow, yeah, actually, that's cool. That is. I think it should definitely be kept up. I think at some point there was a community interest to turn it into a museum or like a public space that was like paying homage and dedication to the space as it was a jazz club.
But I think just keep it as a venue.
But as it is right now,
then it's a homo. Not as it is right now.
You've been in there Friday and Saturday night. It's a disco. You know what I mean? It's a discotheque. It's not.
Sell it to us. We'll do it.
Yeah,
we haven't got any money. If you want to donate and have a share in the Control Records Red Room Blues
Alliance.
Evening Jazz Club organisation, and hit us up on all our social medias. Of course, you've got at @Ed_Harris for myself. You've got at Radio Rogue Live. You've got at Control Rec, and Katmandino on Instagram are just at Katmandino, I believe.
Is that correct, Dean?
Yeah, we're also contactable. We've got a page on Facebook, and also you can access all those through our Katmandino website, which is www.katmandino katmandino.co.uk. So all your Katmandino needs.
Amazing. What's up next?
What is up next? Well, I think the next song choice we have is "Bad Instructions" by Katmandino. And this will be the last Katmandino that we'll be giving you tonight. So I would say best thing to do would be to make the most of it.
Yeah, to enjoy it.
You know, bootleg it. Actually, don't bootleg it. Go out and buy the fucking record.
Yeah. You can get it on Bandcamp and, of course, Katmandino.com. I'm imagining you can find some merchandise and recordings. And
could the good people find your music out there on streaming services and things like that, or can we only get it on vinyl or something like that? Dean, tell us.
You can buy it on Bandcamp. There are also links to iTunes and Amazon as well. But the main one is Bandcamp. I find that the most user friendly, and you can actually listen to the tracks as well before you purchase them as well. So
there you go.
And everything's up there. That's the two earlier CDs, but I would recommend the newly mixed. It's called 2020 Vision, released on the 1st of January 2020.
Nice.
And that's got all the, including this one, Bad Instructions. There's 5 songs on there. So
very good. And that's where the people need to be going, basically.
Yes.
That's their entry point into Katmandino, essentially.
The Katmandino hub, the Nexus.
That little EP is what says what you need to say about the band, basically.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that you can access that through, say, www.katmandino.com or co.uk. And then there's all the links to social media. There's all the links to the music as well. So
I also believe that you have a newsletter as well. Is that correct, Dean? I think you do like an email, don't you?
There's a mailing list you can sign up to via the website.
Get on that. That's very important. It is.
Put your email address in there, and again, it's something that we can. I do send out some newsletters and information to people as well.
I'm a proud member of the Katmandino mailing list.
Straight from the man in the band. What more do you want? You know that you like. I get the newsletter. It just has all the gigs and everything. Whenever they're playing, it tells you where they're playing.
Any new releases
going on at the moment, obviously.
There's always a bit of banter on there and stuff as well. You know, it's a good laugh. Like I do think newsletters like that. Everyone should be doing it. Every band should be doing it. It's the best way. So. It's like pen pals, but electronic. You know what I mean? You can just always contact your fans, and it's brilliant. tell them what
Very
you want, where you're playing and everything.
Yeah.
It cuts out the middleman, really. It cuts out all the other stuff. It's like a direct message to the individual fans, and and thanking them for the support.
Quite a personal message as well, you know.
Yeah.
I think. Anyway, I find it quite personal. Anyway, especially when you see it, it's better than like it's not you don't get like it's not.
It's not like sporadic tweeting or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's more direct, like Dean says. It's better for the fans, you know. So just get signed up to the mailing list because it's essential for you to do.
Yeah. Right.
And it's good also to give like some more exclusive content as well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean these live tracks are quite useful as well to to promote what we do and what we've been doing for the last few years. So there's more to come.
Very cool. Well, I'll tell you what, Dean, we have absolutely had a blast tonight on the show. It's been fantastic. It has.
Nice guy.
I want to thank you for coming down as well and showing us your stuff, letting us use your stuff continuously, because it really adds to the.
You really do help us out a lot. You've helped us out so many times. We couldn't, and for that we are eternally thank you from Control Records and a radio show, obviously as well.
And you're welcome back all the time, forever.
Yeah, when this crazy shit situation blows over,
we'll have to arrange some kind of gig.
And now, Dean, we actually, like, if you came on the radio show, if it wasn't COVID-19, we actually have the tech to do, like, a decent live set now. We can actually do all of the recording and stuff, and we've got more microphones, and, like, we actually know what we're doing now, I think.
Yeah, for once.
Whereas, I think maybe 2 years ago...
Job the last time, actually.
I think we were still learning before, but this time, we're armed to the teeth we are right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, with audio equipment, obviously. Not
I'll definitely come in and do that. But, yeah, I mean, one other thing that I was thinking of doing is maybe if we're not going to be doing gigs in pubs when this is a little bit more free, to maybe do something online streaming.
Yeah, and
maybe do a showcase. Or
we could
like
stream your gig for you at our house or wherever you want, because we're mobile.
Yeah,
we work mobile. That's a laptop.
It is.
If you didn't know,
we'll come to you.
Exactly, and the desk. That's like you know. That's not that heavy. It's heavy, but it's not like a car.
Yeah, but
she's got a car. She's got a car. She doesn't know it yet, but she'll be driving it around soon.
This is Bad Instructions. It's by the fabulous Katmandino, of course. Who
what a
has
song
joined
to sign
us.
him off as well.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite. This and Dr. Stage, not Dr. Strange. They're my two favourite Katmandino songs, so I cannot wait to listen to this.
There's been a request for Dr. Stage from Jack Graham. However, I will make you a promise that next week we'll play Dr. Stage.
Yes, we'll play it on our Father's Day special because Dean, you are the father of
the
rock
stage.
and roll.
Oh,
or the stage.
I thought I was going
both.
Oh well, we nearly got there. Anyway, Dean,
thank
take it
you
easy,
very
my
much.
friend. We're saluting you.
Stay safe.
Thanks, guys.
We'll speak to you soon.
Just like being back at school. No one ever told me the rules. Just a set of bad instructions. Just like being back at school. nothing. You could put the words in my mouth, but I gotta say something, or you kick my sorry ass out of the door. When I discover the path that leads to your heart, rolling over each other, going round and round in circles and back to the start. Something bubbling under the surface, feel it in my bones. Right, that pressure that's pushing me out of my comfort zone. No one ever taught me, no one ever taught me the rules. Just a set of bad instructions, just like being back at school. No one ever taught me, no one ever taught me the rules. Just a set of bad instructions, just like being back at school. Something bubbling under the surface, feel it in my bones. Fight that pressure that's pushing me out of my comfort zone. No one ever taught me, no one ever taught me the rules. Just a set of bad instructions, just like being back at school. No one ever taught me, no one ever taught me the rules. Just a set of bad instructions, just like being back at school. No one ever taught me, no one ever taught me the rules.
Whoa,
That was pretty damn good. That was Katmandino with Bad Instruction. Of course, one of the 3 songs we played in our Katmandino collection.
There were some good instructions, in my
Yeah.
opinion. What he was giving to the audience, I think the message he speaks was very interesting, very good.
Of course. If you want to listen to the chat that we just had with Dean, this will be up on YouTube at some point, because I'm editing it and I'm lazy and I've got a lot of stuff to do. I've got
You've
a
got
lot of
shit on,
projects
haven't you, really?
Speaking of projects that I have been doing, though, I just finished a music video today, and it got released today. It was a nice, quick turnaround. It's for an artist called LilyBud. Now, of course, it's a very poignant moment in the world at this time. You know, Black Lives Matter and all of that.
Oh, yeah?
We don't need to tell you which
Contemporary
side
and
of the
topical.
coin that we stand.
Yeah.
I think it should be fairly obvious
Yeah.
with our liberal-minded views.
We're incredibly liberal. There you go. That's all you need to know.
But it is this is a bit of a change from Katmandino Happy Go Lucky to LilyBud. It's an absolutely fantastic, really strong song, and I'm rushing into it now because
we need to get it on Rogue really quickly.
need
and
to
it's
get it
5
on
minutes
Rogue
long,
Radio.
and we are really in the end zone.
awesome. So if you're on Rogue, listen to this. If not, Facebook stream.
We'll be
and
back in a sec
we'll
on
be
the
back in a
Facebook
second.
stream,
Listen
really
to it.
quickly.
It's
Just
amazing.
be there with us.
Crawl towards me!
I can't breathe. Please, the knee in my dick.
Get your hands up! Get out of the bed! Get out of the bed!
So right now you're under arrest for failure to obey a police officer. Okay?
Don't go!
There's no doubt we have reached a turning point. You know, the greatest text ever written on American democracy was written by the great Frenchman intellectual Alexis de Tocqueville. He made 2 fundamental points. He said there must be citizens' power as countervailing power against state power, and that if there's ever revolutionary transformation in America, it will be owing to the vicious legacy of white supremacy.
Southern the tide wash in from the west. The water is dark, the night is at rest. A gun and a badge in the summer sun, the cries of a mother and a strange fruit plucked. Bloodless the faces drained of the sun, who are slaves to their TVs, drenched in their blood. The ranch would smell sweet, the liquor stays cold. A radio sings and a cage bird wings fold. Somewhere a stranger lays patient with ease, and on the roadside there blows a slight breeze, ruffles the leaves of the poplar trees. The ghost of a soul as she hangs from the beams. Sudden the silence, the sirens know well. The blood, it comes fast, the air thick with the smell. Sick to the core are the ones who dismiss. There's no dismissing evil like this. The boys in their blue take commands from their post, are followed around by so many black ghosts. May they be haunted, restless alive. May history know of these sad southern tides.
Like
wow.
That, you know?
Pretty
powerful stuff.
Good.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah, sorry we had to rush into the beginning of that. If you were listening on Rogue Radio, that cuts off at 10, so we wanted to get that to maximise the audience. But now, hopefully everyone's joined us back here on the Facebook stream.
I just realised how much of a complete dynamic shifting gears it was from when we were like, yeah, right, we got to play this video to bang, and it's just whoop, right back down. You know, like, not down, but you know what I mean? Like, flattened out.
Well, I think that's adds even more poignancy to I guess the video. The video.
That's a little art for
which
you,
I
people.
made.
That's art. That's art. You know, it's art piece.
Thank you.
You know, nice bit of art.
I did an art.
You did
I
an
did
art.
one. Mum, Dad, I did an art.
He's done an art. So we had a revelation when we was listening to that, and we thought we might potentially play Doctor Stage because I think that's what the public want.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, we had a shout out for Doctor Stage, Katmandino song.
Yeah, we had a shout out for Doctor Stage. So
just before that, I need to mention LilyBud, who we just listened to. Absolutely fantastic artist. She's available everywhere. I believe that's up on her Facebook now. She's got an Instagram at LilyBud London, and of course, very powerful stuff. If you enjoyed it, then check out the rest of her collection. It's really cool, and look out for any gigs when all this pandemic is over.
Well, that'd be lovely. I can't wait to go to a gig again. That's for certain for me.
Any gig would be brilliant.
Realistically, I mean, not any gig. Obviously, Chaz and Dave. I wouldn't really go see Chaz and Dave. That's not really. I'm not really into that kind of thing. But you know, even just like some Johnny Randomer band. You know what I mean? Just like some little shitty indie band or something.
Yeah,
even if it's a shit indie band, even if it's a shit
I went
band,
to a band.
probably be like, that's good.
They were called Chump, and it was their first ever gig, and it was one of the best shows that I've ever been to. It was mad, and it's free entry. Yeah.
Oh, we're down on Rogue now, so bye Rogue.
Bye Rogue. Sorry Rogue.
Sorry we didn't sign off again, but you get the gist.
You got all this stuff. Facebook's where it's at. So you're here, we're here. It's all good.
But technically, you guys are a bit. I mean, now that they're gone, because they can't hear this, you guys are a lot more ahead of the game because you've actually got audio and visual. Those guys, what are they doing? They're sat around
just on the audio.
Sat around in their like garden furniture in the front room with no wallpaper, with a trash can that has a fire. That's their light source.
Trash can fire.
Yeah, listening to the fucking wireless.
Yeah,
not even that. Just like an old radio. Like you just tune it to it. That's you guys are way ahead of that.
Way
ahead.
But we also love Rogue.
Yeah, of course. Big shout out to Rogue. Thanks for letting us do our radio show and all that kind of stuff. You have been a supporter for quite a long time.
Let us know on social media if that's what you're into. If you want to hear more of us,
Jazz.
Get at Radio Rogue Live, at Ed_Harris, at Control Rec or Control Records on Facebook. Rogue have a Facebook. I have a Facebook. Don't add me. It's just my personal account. I won't accept.
Yeah.
Unless I know you.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So next up,
we got the will of the people. They've chanted again and again. They've play Doctor Stage, play Doctor Stage. Imagine that.
We
but
deliver.
just on repeat, really loud over the internet. And of course, as Jack says, we deliver here on Rogue Radio. Here, the Control Records team in our little conservatory of music. Sorry, I had to put my beer down. This little
pause for comedic effect.
We bring you the goods. If you can't come to the good, if you can't wait, if you don't have the goods,
don't come to the stream. Do come to the stream. Do come to the stream.
Please come to the stream and also share this. If you don't have the goods, come to the stream and also share the stream with your friends.
To the stream.
Bring the goods as well. But we're gonna jump into Doctor Stage and I'm gonna neck this beer and have a cigarette. So, what are we playing? Doctor Stage by Katmandino. You're listening to Rogue Radio. Don't go anywhere.
Somebody get me a doctor.
Thank you.
Yeah, always, Dean.
Amazing.
Anytime, bruh. That was sweet. I love that. It brings back vivid memories, of the night.
It's my favourite it's my favourite Katmandino song.
Great song, innit?
No ill wishes on their other ones. But that is definitely my
It is a
favourite.
fucking tune, that proper.
Absolute banger.
Yeah.
Proper festival song, I feel.
I
Get
think
100,000 people jump into that shit.
I feel like my life goal is to make people aware of Katmandino. That's my side quest for the rest of my life. That's my bonus quest at the end of my life. Like, obviously survive, get.
And you're aiming for 100% completion.
I mean, is it? The thing is, I don't think if life was an RPG, you couldn't get.
I've got most of the collectibles.
You couldn't.
I haven't had heroin yet, but I've got most of the collectibles.
If 100% completion of life, man, imagine that person, the guy.
Jesus.
He'd be like just
It'd
some
be a
rich,
wreck.
proper jacked guy.
There's a photo of a guy on Facebook,
driving a fucking
and it's
stealth jet.
It's the first guy to ever get like 1 million trophy points on PlayStation or whatever it's called, like Gamer Score.
Oh,
Xbox. And it's a
I was like,
picture of him
trophies?
next to
What
his
do you mean?
PlayStation 4, and his face just looks so fucking haggard.
Yeah, because he's got 1 million trophies. He's like not seen sunlight probably in 15 years. Well, since it probably came online.
Yeah.
Like, the only way to stay top is to be the top for the entire time. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you take a week off, fucked it. Some Russian guys are going to come up behind you, and that's it. You're gone. You're going to be like third place,
all
10th
your
place,
all your
100th.
streamers have left. All your fans have gone. They've gone to Russian FPS gaming or whatever it is.
And then you sat around 35 years old, 36 years old. You're
what
like,
did
shit.
I do in my life? Why did I drop out of school to become a professional Guitar Hero player? It's 2020. Get a job.
Shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think you just summed up quite a lot of non-successful Twitch streamers' lifestyles. Yeah. Good analysis, that.
Thank you. That was a good song. That was Dr. Stage by Katmandino. Of course, you can hit their Bandcamp up and everything. I want to give a secondary shout out because she bothered to come to the chat. LilyBud, who did the song where we listened to my music video. It's called Southern Tides. Available everywhere. Proper hard-hitting, poignant protest song. I had fun editing that video, but I did have to watch a lot of like body cam police footage to get the edit right, and I did it I was doing it for about 4 hours, and I came away and was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I just need to sit in the bath
heavy.
and have a drink. Like,
yeah, I would imagine that it's like not a good experience to have to go through and actually see, let alone be a part of, or but even have to just watch that over and over again.
Yeah.
Fuck
but
that.
it's very powerful, and I do love the video. So I thought we'll have a little throwback this week. Death Cult Electric and the Marigolds. We've played them before. We've had Craig from Death Cult Electric right on the show.
Killing me this.
It's harder to get a woman to come.
We haven't had the Marigolds yet.
We have played the Marigolds.
We haven't had them on the show.
We haven't had them on the show, but I really want them on the show.
Yeah, we will.
If you're listening,
we've got our eyes on you, lads. If you're watching,
there's a video of me on their Instagram talking about them. So if that's not an invite for them to come on the show, then
yeah, guys, get in touch. Come on,
get in touch. I'll send them a message after.
Just say, look, we're on your stream. Yeah. Just deal with it, and we'll go. Okay,
fine.
No worries, bro.
Next week, though. We are having the return of Who's Come Is This? Who's Come Is This?
And I've got a really good one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a long one as well.
Okay.
Actually, I might have said
is
it when
Metallica?
I was down. No. It's you'll when you hear it, you'll go, oh, why did I think of that one? You'll go, fuck's sake, you'll proper swear.
Okay.
So look forward to that next week. That's going to be a high point.
We've also got Merlot is the name of the artist. She's coming in for a little interview chat, I believe.
Like the wine? Merlot?
No, it's spelled M-U-R-L-O-E.
Merlot. Yeah.
Merlot.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want to spell it like the wine. Because people go, Merlot, love, what?
Her name is Kate, and we're 99% done everything. We're all sorted. So unless anything comes up, you can catch her here next week. Let's listen to Death Cult Electric because I fucking love this song. It's called Deleter. It's fantastic. We've had Craig from Death Cult Electric on the show, and you can check that video on YouTube right this second, actually. It's really, really quite funny.
So we'll play Deleter. We'll swing back, do a quick sign-off, and then we're going to leave you with the outro track, which I really, really, really fucking love that song.
Yeah.
I actually really do like that song a lot. Yeah.
Nice.
Liked it on my Spotify.
Ah,
Yeah.
good. I'm having an influence on your music
actually,
taste.
yeah, fully. Yeah. That's a proper tune. You guys will have heard it before. If you look through the videos prior, you'll probably see it once, not twice. This is the only second time we've played it again. But that's because that is a testament to not our uncreativity when designing set lists ad hoc, but more how good the band is.
Yeah. I do love them. Right, we got Death Got Electric, and then we got the Marigolds. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Control Records late night live stream.
I can't remember the weekend. Intoxicated, it's a natural feeling when I'm with you. Take advantage of me, I take advantage of you. We're not in control of what we do, choking together on this poisonous fume. Take my life and then you handed it out for free.
Magnetic
Explosive.
by the
Magnetic.
Marigolds.
Yeah.
That's their debut single.
That's a fucking strong debut single.
It's weighty.
They have representation.
No.
Fuck.
As far as I know.
That's mental, that.
Yeah.
Like, that's an advert. If there's any fucking A&R guys watching, I mean, don't actually. They're ours.
Yeah, they're ours.
Stay the...
Their representation is us.
Yeah, we've got
is what I should
a
have
blood
said.
contract with them.
Yeah. Well, I've messaged them on Instagram twice or so.
Basically, if you get a blood contract from an artist, if they sign a pen contract, your blood contract surpasses their pen contract because they only used ink.
And it's also punk as fuck.
It's punk as fuck. It looks way arty.
Yeah.
And people go, wow, that's more.
I mean, if I had a contract, I would never surpass a blood. If someone came to me with a blood contract, that's fine.
If you've got my blood
I'm
and
not stepping on that.
If you've got my blood in my signature, then I obviously fucked up. And whatever you need from me, I have to do now because that is insane how that would even happen.
We also listened to Deleter by Death Cult Electric. That's their newest single. We had Craig in from Death Cult Electric.
We did. That was a good laugh. Good laugh,
Very
Craigie.
fun. Yeah,
Craigie
that
boy.
episode out right now. I actually bothered to edit that one.
Yep, that's on the YouTube channel, which you can find through the Facebook page if you're watching on Facebook,
or
if you're watching
Instagram, or if you're watching on YouTube. You're here already. That is kind of the tail end of the show.
Brings us to a close.
It does. We've still got one more song to play you out. It's by Fabtabulous, I guess. Fabtabulous artist, duo called Miss Not Ma'am. They are from America. I want to say Los Angeles, but I might be wrong. They're really cool. Check out all of their stuff. And of course, thank you, Dean, for coming on. Miss Not Ma'am.
I look forward to hearing this. This sounds good.
Yeah. Of course, thanks to Dean for coming on. Katmandino, big round of applause for them. They were great.
We'll chuck some more in there.
We'll add that in post. Big thanks to LilyBud for letting me do your music video and then letting us show it. And I think it's really cool.
Very moving, very powerful, very good stuff.
Add in more applause.
Definitely gives us another angle as well. As an arty kind of vibe.
We're no longer a label or a station. We're an art house.
Just art house.
Control Records
art house. We just make art.
Nice. We got one song. It's called Miss Not Mom. It's by Miss Not Mom, and it's called Sometimes I Miss You. It's really cool. They're like a kind of dream poppy duo, and I really dig it. But that is it. That's it from us.
That's from us tonight.
Don't be too sad.
We'll see you next week
when we have Merlot in for a chat.
Merlot, which is not
Kate.
We'll
call her Kate.
Merlot, not like the wine though.
Not the wine. Spelled differently. She's got a new track out. It's fantastic. So we're gonna play that. And
we're gonna play some games as well.
Whose Come Is This?
We didn't play any intros round this week because we didn't plan for the time.
Too much.
Yeah,
we didn't.
We had too much fun with Dean, and we thought, you know what? We want to make sure everyone gets a full slice of Katmandino and all the info and everything, and we don't want to shortchange you on that. It's all about the authenticity of what the artist is, and like if you get a small portal into that, you can see that with a little window, and that's why we're here. That's why we do this.
That's what we do.
Yeah?
We
that's
just
the important thing.
Push music into your ears, whether you want it or not. Yeah. Well, you're here, so
you're
want it.
You're choosing because you're clicking on the Facebook, you're liking the page. You know what I mean? You're getting here.
If you're watching this and you haven't liked the page, head on over to Facebook and give us a like because we've got like 10 likes now.
No,
we got more.
We're building. We have almost 400 likes.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
And the difference between 200 and 400 is massive.
It's double.
It's like
almost,
exponential.
It's 200.
Yeah.
The difference.
Yeah. But the thing is, in like actual people, it's like more.
It is more. 200. You heard it here first. 400 is bigger than 200, and we're doing okay.
Fact.
To play us out, it's Miss Not Mom with Sometimes I Miss You. Take it away, and we shall see you next week. Up in Ed Harris. This has been Freebs with Control Records, and also thanks Rogue earlier. Bye.
I have no idea how I'm going to play the track as well as do this at the same time. There we go. We can wave at the same time.
Exhausted and coffee makes me anxious. I have asked my heart to stop thinking about you. It's been years and I think that I'm doing fine.